Okay, hi guys. This is Sonny Tim again. This is me, Sonny, and my partner James. Okay, I would like to cover on the analysis on week number 17, 2018. Okay, we are on Tuesday right now. Basically, we have a very good move yesterday, and of course, there is a big move, and the market is currently they are most of them at the quite important level right now. Okay, we'll go through a little bit detail later on. Okay, so for this week, in reality, the proper news only start from Tuesday onward. We don't have much on the Wednesday, but the bigger one will be on Thursday and Friday. So to summarize, in my opinion, the proper and the biggest move shall come in on Thursday and Friday itself, because on Thursday we have a ECB. All right, we have an ECB, and on Friday we have a BOJ and CHF. Okay, just to let you know that, okay, normally like I just mentioned last week, okay, normally when they are doing the Euro news coming up, right, they have a two parts. One is the bid rate, another one is a press conference. Okay, most of the time the real move come in during the press conference. Okay, either way, during this time, during this period, the market will surely move. All right, so you got to pay attention to that, because there is money can be made, and at the same time, if you are not careful, money can be lost as well. Okay, so that's on Thursday, but on Friday we have BOJ and CHF. In my opinion, this is going to be a quite big one as well. But okay, just keep in mind that sometime when there is a BOG report, right, there is no movement on the JPY at all. So it's like, it's a bit of like 50-50 here. Okay, so to summarize, yes, Euro sure will move, but JPY is a little bit more on the 50-50, but it's good to pay attention as well. All right, so let's move on to the analysis chart here. Okay, all right, so now I would like to go through with Euro first, since we will be talking much about Euro. Okay, Euro okay, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, what is happening to the euro is that yesterday they moved down a lot, which we have been kind of expecting. All right, which we have been kind of expecting. They moved down a lot, and they already broke, or they already reached to the support level already. So if you are looking for a short, I would say you are not really getting in at the good price right now, because since it is at a decent support level, so it can bounce up first before they bounce back down. So try not to enter with a very tight stop loss if you are going short right now, which you should be doing right now is a short, but not at the moment. Maybe that would be better. Okay, if they bounce up to 1.2230 or even 1.2270 level. So I think that would be better. All right, give me a minute. Let me. Okay, so this level. So in a nutshell, I do not think the market will I do not think that the market will go back way above 1.3230 level anymore. So it's like, these are the level that you may want to take a look. First is 1.223 level, another one is 1.227 level. These are the quite a good level that you can look for a good sell down position. Okay, now you need to be careful is that once this level broken down again, I mean, currently we are at 1.220. So once this 220 level broken down again, right, I think they can pretty fast, okay, they can go to 1.1950 level. So we are talking nearly 2120, so nearly 200 plus pip move. Okay, so I think it's coming, and hopefully you will manage to capitalize on that particular kind of move. Okay, so euro, I'm seeing more bearishness on that. Okay, another one is US dollar Canadian. As you can see, US dollar Canadian, they are also reaching to the kind of like a resistance level. That's why they are sort of bouncing back down. So what is happening here is that, to me, I would prefer to wait at the lower level for a re-entry again. Yesterday I took a profit out of it, so because why I do a profit, because I know that it's roughly at the resistance level already. So I will try to wait again at the support level, that which I can go in again one more time. So I think I'm expecting the good decent support level. It will be somewhere around 1.2760 level. So I think this level will be a good place for you to look for a bullishness again. Okay, in general, I am slightly bearish on Canadian. That means basically you can go for a long like US dollar Canadian, or anything that pit against Canadian. Okay, so I think by doing so, it will give you a better return in in the medium time horizon. Medium time horizon, I'm talking about um, around 2 to 3 months. Sorry, 2 to 3 months, something like that. All right. So this is the example that I will be looking at. All right. So I'm looking for a bullishness of those anything that pay against Canadian. All right. So the next one is gold here. All right. Gold, we have a pretty good slowdown as well. Okay. As I said on the euro, it's also very similar. They are sort of like at a very good decent support. So I think it's time for them for for a quick swing back. So actually swing are not that bad at all, because you can, if let's say for this case you're talking about bearishness, you can go in short at a higher level, right? Why not, right? You can get in more potential profit. So I'm expecting that it will go somewhere around 1329, 1330 level. So now we are 1326. So minimum around 30 to 40 pips. They can move up first before they go back down again. So I'm waiting that the market might be able to swing. Okay. Nonetheless, it will stay better if you just wait for it wait for the entry at the higher level to short it down, because to me I think it can go down lower. All right. So the ultimate support will be somewhere around 1310, 1312, around this level, in my opinion. All right. So this will be the very good TP, in my opinion. All right. So I think it's very highly achievable as well. Okay. All right. And the last one I would like to talk about is the Dow Jones. All right. Dow Jones, as you can see, they are pretty much surprisingly, yesterday they are not really moving much. Okay. But I think they are not really at a very decent support at the moment. Okay. They can go down a little bit further. Okay. Maybe they can go down up to like 24100 level. So it's around 24450. So it's around 300 plus point that they can go down further. So try not to go in long. I'm a bit skeptical about going long at the moment. I think they can go and drop further down first. Okay. Should they ever have any swing back up, which is 24800 level, I think they're gonna make a very, very good resistance again, because they have already resisted one time. I think they will do resist one more time again. So if they ever come up again, I think the 24800 level will be a better place for you to wait. And this level will, where if you see the bearish candle, try to short it down and move along, so-called right along with in the downtrend. It will give you a very low risk entry. Low risk entry basically mean that you will suffer, or you will have a very small drawdown but very high potential profit. Okay, so just to recap, I have covered four of them: euro, US dollars, US dollar, Canadian, and gold and Dow Jones, right? Okay, of course, I am pitting toward US dollar bullishness, right? As you can see, I'm a little bit bullish on the US dollar right now, but it just that since they have moved a lot yesterday, if you are not yet in the market itself, okay, my suggestion is that try not to chase too much on the particular trend that developing right now, because they are already moved much, and at the same time, they are at quite a decent either support or resistance level already. So the market can swing back for at least for to squeeze all the late comer. All right. So thank you very much, and have a great week ahead, guys. And I'll pass it back to James. James, thanks.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'll be going through three Canadian pairs with you guys today. So the first one would be the Aussie to Canadian dollars. So over at this 0.9735 level, we can see this kind of typical support zones coming up. So price, the retailers can see it too. So we have this kind of nice pin bar straight up, which people will jump into it, or those price action traders, showing that there's lots of bullishness in this price over here. So we are at this kind of support level, and what I'm expecting is price could go down even lower, around this 0.97, where there's lots of cluster of stop loss, which the big funds could take it before moving the price upwards. Alright, so I'm slightly bullish on this pair. So I'm looking at around this 0.97 zone for the cluster of stop loss, so that they can have their long trades being triggered and push the price upwards. Following up we have Canadian yen that has just kind of like flow off from its resistance level. So long as 85.6 level is still holding, I'm seeing that price could go down eventually until the next swing level at 83.3 level, 83.4 level. Alright, so I'm slightly bearish on this. So long as 85.6 is still holding, we could see price goes down. Alright, so for this week, there is still kind of like a small bullishness in it, but by end of this week, I think we can see kind of like a lower low showing up already. Last but not least, the New Zealand Canadian dollars is in a very big ranging period zone. Alright, so previously this is where price has come to a range. So over here, the same thing. We have this kind of nice rejection shows up. Alright, and because this is a congested area previously, we are expecting price to come to a hot soon. Alright, so with this level is still holding on, and a nice rejections pin bar, nice rejection bullish candle that shows up, I will turn into a bullish bias and looking to long towards the next resistance level at 0.94. Alright, so yep, this is all we have for this week analysis, and thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the upcoming week. Thank you.